Mic check. What's good, you all? It's the 20th episode of Dom FM on Newtown Radio. We got a very special guest. Blood could make us any closer. My 2026 Fresh Fit franchise, OLD. I mean, so many groups and names that we went through the years. My brother, Thomasovich, out of Russia. Out of Louisville by way of Russia. He's going to give us a live set. We're going to have an interview afterwards. Let's get it.
A lot of classical lately. 905, shout out to them.
Still love, let's make it awkward then. No, it's not much, it could be a lot of things. Since it ain't none, trying not to feel again and stay in touch. I love the way you rub it in. This ain't love, yeah, this ain't. This is still love, let's make it awkward then. No, it's not much, it could be a lot of things. Since it ain't none. Trying not to feel again and stay in touch. Let me rub it in. This ain't love. Yeah. This ain't love. Still outside. Know what I'm talking about. East side, west side, north side, south side. Clouds rain champagne. These not punchlines. 90210 8004. Who is that Spike Jones? Clip to the B-roll. Scroll through the call log. Wonder what she on. Yeah, day in a modern life. I guess you ain't know. Shit got Rocco, still got things to do when it's like move pronto. Till we out Stockholm, and more or less my fault. Could've let bygones be, but I had to write this song. Felt like Prince B, set adrift on memory bliss. I just sent off a atomic missile. I pray this hit home. I get it, yeah. I'm part of your story that needed the ending, and maybe this switch up just wasn't intent. Hard to look in like the windows is tinted. I pick up the pieces, I'm back on my business since we being honest 100%. Yeah.
FM, episode 20 on Newtown Radio.
Give me some complexity, unpredictability. Changing subjects rapidly. Repetition gets to me. Situation, did you find yourself in again? Would you consider it a comedy? I guess it all depends. Give me some complexity, unpredictability. Changing subjects rapidly. Repetition gets to me. I've been up since Tuesday, and I haven't even had a chance to say we're both humming along to some modern love song from mainstream radio. Our inner monologues, both locked in, singing about some celebrity breakup, just like a romance scene from a movie. Fairy tales that end in tragedy.
Shaka like a boom, boom, yeah, baby. Boom, shaka like a boom. 난 모셔내 마산, 강가 따라 내몰래 마산. Baby, 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 boom, shaka like a boom. 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 Jazz, Adidas, 今日も最多。街に繰り出す。あの子気にな、お気に T-shirts。先こぼしちゃう。でも走り出す。しんちゃん。
Shout out Mrs. Dumbstorf. What's good, Bella?
You know my life is gamble. All of them are gold, give me love a dough. Goku, I'm in the jungle. 頭固いならどっか行こう。踊ればなんかが始まるよ。明日やろうはバカやろう。けどまあピーちゃん明日やろう。空差になったらブーシップ抜け出せないこのミュージック。気分は世界の中心か。Stepping, stepping, boom, shaka like a boom, boom, yeah, baby. Boom, shaka like a boom, boom, yeah, baby. Boom, shaka like a boom, boom, yeah, baby. Boom, shaka like a boom. 何もしれません。考えたら眠れません。Baby, baby, baby, boom, shaka, boom, shaka like a boom. Baby, 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 boom, shaka, boom, shaka like a boom. Baby, 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 boom, shaka, boom, shaka like a boom. Baby, 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 boom, shaka, boom, shaka like a boom. 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 Boom, shaka, boom, shaka like a boom.
Migraine skanking, overreacting, dancing crazy, break my back end. Go down low, down low. Grab your friend and go down low, down low. Afro sexy, come on left. Afro future, pack room on. I don't need to talk anymore. Everybody to the dance floor. party today, stand like four. Bad vibes exhausting, move your body, let the music fill you. It's not hard, it's easy, listen baby, oh yeah, do what I do. Brazy says, hands on hips, Brazy says, shake like this. Brazy says, spin then dip, come up slowly, touch your body. Hands on hips, 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 spin then dip, 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 dip. Shake, 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 shake like this, come up slowly, touch your body.
Now, why would you leave your house when you already know what I'm about? The beat go boom when the speakers out. If I'm dead, they bring the oons out. The vibes is off if you don't nod your head. The vibes is off, should've left you on red. Lost the vibe, just stay in bed. Me, I still stay in hell. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go, 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 go.
我是好心情，我来参加派对，我跳舞。If you're stiff boring, came to party today, stand like four. Bad vibes exhausting, move your body, let the music fill you. It's not hard, it's easy, listen baby, oh yeah, do what I do. Brazy says, hands on hips, Brazy says, shake like this. Brazy says, spin then dip, come up slowly, touch your body. Brazy says, hands on hips, Brazy says, shake like this. Brazy says, spin then dip, come up slowly, touch your body. Hands on hips, 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 spin then dip, 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 dip. Shake, 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 shake like this, come up slowly, touch your body. Hands on hips, 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 spin then dip, 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 dip. Shake, 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 shake like this, come up slowly, touch your body.
You're giving me
Shout out to Legos.
I just want to get naughty, sweat all on my body. Take your vibes and go. I'm just getting started, too salty for this party, so you are not invited. Take your vibes and go, 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 go.
This next one's for Umo Chamba.
Go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go.
I don't think this man's played one song in English. He overseas, baby.
La cumbia del cucuy.
En el cucuy busca macho y ahora te juguy. Y si no encuentra yo llegar a tu apoyo en el cucuy.
La cumbia del cucuy.
No, el cucuy no, el cucuy no.
La cumbia del cucuy.
No, el cucuy no, el cucuy no. Duérmete, niña, duérmete ya, que viene el cucuy y te comerá. Escóndete, niño, escóndete ya, vendrá por la noche y te llevará.
La cumbia del cucuy.
No, el cucuy no, el cucuy no.
La cumbia del cucuy.
No, el cucuy no, el cucuy no. En el cucuy busca macho y ahora te juguy. Y si no encuentra yo llegar a tu apoyo en el cucuy. Él es malvado, en la noche se han hambriado. Busca mal portados y le gusta saborearlos.
La cumbia del cucuy. La cumbia del cucuy. La cumbia del cucuy. La cumbia del cucuy.
La cumbia, la cumbia, la cumbia del cucuy. La cumbia, la cumbia, la cumbia del cucuy. La cumbia, la cumbia, la cumbia del cucuy. La cumbia, la cumbia, la cumbia del cucuy.
Los besos no se dan, se roban. Mirando y te presumo la cola para saber si sos tan piola. Avísame cuando ya están pasando las horas. Está caliente la zona.
Te estoy mirando, mami, qué perra que estás. ¿Dónde carajo vamos después de acá? Calentando, ay, eso me gusta más. De tanto wiki wiki te vas a enamorar. Mami, mami, si te agarro esta noche bien duro, yo te daré. Todos y yo podemos ser la parejita de internet.
Buenas noches, cachorrito.
¿Cómo amaneció el amor de mi vida?
Imagínate re bien atendida.
Yo tenía ganas de comerte a escondidas.
Yo soy retrevida, loco, con la luz prendida.
Al gato de tu novia, al toque lo hice que toque los tares. Pa' salir del pelo te agarro. Y te lo doy en el carro. A vos te gusta cuando este turro se pone guarro. Mami, yo no macumbeo pero amarro.
Yo quiero que me azote.
sacuda. Date cuenta, no combino un cheto y una turra. Y es imposible que de mi pinga te aburra. No cuido. Si parto la pista, imagínate a vos, baby. Te dejo la cacha roja como Ferrari. Hoy, mami, vamos pa'l party, party. Si no sos tímida ni a palo, entonces estás ready.
Me escapé de mi marido. Esta noche casi unos besitos escondidos. Pues es un macho atrevido. Oye, si tú eres corrito, mi amor, yo te lo convido. Los besos no se dan, se roban. Me está mirando y te presumo la cola. Para saber si sos tan piola. Avísame cuando ya están pasando las horas. Está caliente la zona.
Te estoy mirando, mami, qué perra que estás. ¿Dónde carajo vamos después de acá? Calentando, ay, eso me gusta más. Tanto wiki wiki te vas a enamorar. Mami, no necesitas que
Never
long just to be with you, to sit and watch you slowly wake. And I'm sorry if I'm coming home too late. A hotel room only means I'll be with you soon. An American stay makes me feel so far away. So I promise this time I won't be late. And a bar on the roof's not a good way to leave you to. And
We went to Lagos, we went to Korea,
only shows that we're mine.
we're in England now.
So I
She's Filipino though.
this
We're
time
going everywhere, y'all.
be late. I'll do the dishes, we'll carry the load because we have time. I emptied the trash like I said I would, and you'd never guess what I'd have to say. I'm not sorry, cause this time I won't be late.
What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can't you tell that your tie's too wide? Maybe I should buy some old tab collars. Welcome back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out
really fuck with
lately,
his
honey?
vocals recently.
You can't dress as flashy till you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are you gonna cruise the miracle mile? Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet's a true baby blue continental. Hot funk, cool punk, even if it's old junk, it's still rock and roll to me. Oh, it doesn't matter what they say in the papers, 'cause it's always been the same old scene. There's a new rain in town, but you can't get the sound from a story in a magazine. Aimed at your average teen. How about a pair of pink sidewinders and a bright orange pair of pants? Well, you could really be a Bo Brummel, baby, if you just give it half a chance. Don't waste your money on a new set of speakers. You get more mileage from a cheap pair of sneakers. Next phase, new wave, dance great. Anyways, it's still rock and roll to me. Alright, we got
This one goes out to Stanislav.
Ooh, what's the matter with the crowd I'm seeing? Don't you know that they're out of touch? Well, should I try to be a straight A student? If you are, then you think too much. Don't you know about the new fashion, honey? All you need are looks and a whole lot of money. It's the next phase, new wave, dance craze. Anyways, it's still rock and roll to me. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me.
If I could wait for a time to be sad about it, I'd choose
third string, had to swallow my pride. I got thrown in on a 4th and 5, just so they could take a knee. Oh, I was only thinking about my 6th string. I remember coach trying to break us down. 2 a days had us passing out. This week we gotta play away. Home team.
Take it back to DuPont manual.
Lost by 6. That's the worst way.
On the football field. Male manual game.
Bus ride back had a sour taste.
2007, 2008.
Had a revelation about where I wanna be. I was drained of patience and my energy, just to find out I played the wrong game.
I had my chest
I was thinking about my 6th string. Heat wave ain't ever taking breaks. Oh, we would find shade in the cemetery. Drove a couple hours to the Angel Oak. Heavy conversation with a little smoke. Mama's cooking up cornmeal grains. Daddy's in at the football game. I was upstairs trying to make a name. I was upstairs with my 6th string.
Next one is a dance tune, y'all. So come on up here and move that waistline, because that is the time. Full tune, y'all.
Wasting no time when you took my hand, but it took much longer to understand that I'm to feed the world inside my ear. I never knew the word except for here. These guilty pleasures sound so over time, but now they got me singing. I've been fucked up on you. The melodies can't last forever. Fucked up on you, they'll chew. Please won't you tell me that I'm wrong, that all the girls can live this song. Fucked up on you, they'll chew. California after midnight. Yeah, the angels got a plan, but the dealer never answers when you ask to see the hand. I wrote a million lines waiting for a name, and now I'm fucked in the head, vibrating times 10. Show me a sign, I'll be here wasting time. And now you got me singing. I've been fucked up on you. The melodies can't last forever. Fucked up on you, they'll chew. Please won't you tell me that I'm wrong, that all the girls can live this song. Fucked up on you, they'll chew. Highway to nowhere, at least till tomorrow. Basking the sun of the praising and how.
If you see us looking at our phones, we're currently looking at McGee tickets.
I hit the
We're gonna go see McGee next week in Louisville. I'll be home next week. Woo!
chier lundi, mais je crois que ça va pas t'en servir. Pendant que la beauté elle vomit ce que j'ai fait, je lui ai jamais dit. J'ai jeté tout son xani. Elle m'a serré comme une petite fille. Mais je peux pas être dans sa vie, car dans ma tête c'est la nuit. C'était peut-être toi, mais tant pis.
If you can only hear this on the right side, we apologize, y'all. The chords up here are probably a little funky. Typical Newtown issues. Although I do appreciate Newtown, though. But you know.
Je veux que tu t'as placé, je veux que t'arrêtes d'angoisser. Le passé c'est passé, je veux que ça t'empêche d'avancer. Faut pas insister, moi dans ma tête c'est compliqué. Mais t'as voulu essayer. J'ai jeté tout son xani. Elle m'a serré comme une petite fille. Mais je peux pas être dans sa vie, car dans ma tête c'est la nuit. C'était peut-être toi, mais tant pis. Mais j'ai jeté tout son xani. Elle m'a serré comme une petite fille. C'est la merde dans sa famille, mais c'est pas mieux dans ma vie. Ce sera pas nous deux, tant pis.
wait for you. Gotta switch and not connect with you. Never thought I'd be a good gamer, girl. Girl, give it up, girl.
Out to the Kentucky girls out.
Lemon leggings, designer handbags, brunch on Sundays, espresso martinis, a little furry dog, looking fab. I'm on a diet, just a salad please. Boots and leggings, filters and fillers, tech bro husband, stilettos and champagne, horoscopes and scarves, little red dress, Instagram photo of my nails. Love, sex and the Basic bitch. Strut that shit. Yo, basic bitch. Strut that shit. Strut that shit. Strut, strut. Strut that shit. Strut, strut. Strut that shit. Basic bitch. Strut that shit. Go basic bitch. Strut that shit. Basic bitch. Strut that shit.
Yeah. I gotta make changes. Yeah, I've been so dangerous. Sometimes I hurt myself. I gotta make. Yeah. Unreleased Dom Haley and TLIM SHUG. Yeah. This ain't mixed at all, y'all. Sometimes I hurt myself.
You about to live mix this?
Yeah. Hey, chillin' with the bros. I don't wanna hurt no more. So high school, working on my high school. Wrong key for the main door. No, I hurt you, girl, for no reason. It's the same show, a new season. I feel the weight on my shoulders. It's the wrong food, I'm so wrong. And my dreams are coming in strong. I can't change the way that I feel. My life been so faithless, and my mama say that it's Satan. My old self, I've been hating. I can see a glimpse of me new. As I take a look in the mirror, the only one to blame is you. Yeah. Someday I'll get it right. Ooh, it's the only thing on my mind. Ooh, I've been living the same life. Ooh, it's only a matter of time. Matter of time. Yeah. I don't know why I just did that, but we're going to take a break now. Ready for the Francis Thomasovich interview. Make some noise in the chat. We got the Dumb Surf Bros have been texting both of us. Shout out Stan. Shout out Young Sev. Shout out to anybody else who's tuned in right now. Oh, yeah, shout out to Bella. Shout out everybody who's tuned in. Thank you for chapping in with Dom FM. Shout out to Francis Thomasovich. Ooh, I'm saying names. Shout out Francis Thomasovich for that incredible mix that went everywhere. We maybe have touched 20 countries easily. But stay tuned, and we'll be right back. What's good, you all, and welcome to the 20th episode of Dom FM on Newtown Radio. I am your host, Dom Haley, and we have a special guest in the studio today. Blood legitimately could not make us any closer. One of the main reasons I'm a creative today, welcome Francis Thomasovich to Dom FM. Woo! Calling him a multidisciplinary artist doesn't feel like enough. Creative director, videographer, photographer, designer, DJ, dancer. Shout out to Jerk Era Frankie. This man does it all. Honestly, there's probably some things that I'm forgetting. Work with artists like Trinidad James, Playboy Cardi, McConan, and so many others. Been designing clothing ever since I met him back in 9th grade. And before that, had his own record label. Someone who's always been ahead of his time. What is good, my brother?
What's up? Good morning, Brooklyn.
This nigga's ugly. Man, anybody who knows me knows that, this is literally like twin. Like traumatic shit has, like, when my grandfather lost his leg, your grandfather lost his leg. When both of our grandfathers passed around the same time, both our grandmothers passed around the same time. RIP to both of them. And so this is literally just, ebony and ivory, But what's up, bro?
It's been fun out here, visiting the city as always. There's this fly that's like right on the mic, flying in my face, and it's annoying.
Yeah, y'all know we in the Newtown Radio studio, so it's just.
I'm like,
obviously, I love this. I love having this platform, but
flies are gonna be everywhere no matter what. But
yeah, but my first question to all DJs is what's been your most challenging experience as a DJ?
I think. Challenging experience as a DJ. I haven't really thought about it too much. Besides, I don't know why I didn't think about these questions beforehand because I've listened to the show so many times. I think just.
I'm gonna say, and it don't even have to be a specific time. It can just also.
I think the one time I did my uncle's wedding, and
Oh yeah.
And I
you
set
had
up
some
all
complaints.
The sound. No, I just got complaints because I
No, I'm talking about you had complaints about it.
Oh, I had complaints. Yeah, 100%. Just doing things that are, I think, out of your comfort zone. It was older people. For one, it was people that are in their 60s already,
Man,
and then
set in their ways.
I got this is before I could easily just download stuff from Spotify very easily. I'll keep that on the low.
We're not giving that too much sauce.
But and I think they think they sent me all their music as YouTube songs, or they downloaded them from YouTube.
They just didn't know how to make a playlist.
They downloaded all their music from YouTube and gave me a flash drive with that music from YouTube, and it sounded terrible coming out of the speakers and anything. And so I was trying to play that for them because those were the songs that they wanted to hear, and it just wasn't sounding good. So I just played music to make the party go up, and everybody had a great time. The wedding was amazing, but then they were like, you didn't play exactly what we told you to play. And I was like, damn. So that was probably the most, because everything else has just been smooth, just having fun, going places with the hard drive, plugging in.
You know what I told people my most challenging experience was? And this is before he was somebody's fiance. We were at Side and Funds back in Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out RP Alex Cosby. And I'm not about to say anything crazy. You look at me yo, nigga.
What are you saying?
He's looking at me crazy what the fuck? So basically, you remember we were doing Fridays at Side and Funds.
Yeah.
And we were turning it up. Back home, this spot did not have
all Cruise United, Waves United.
Yeah, the Fridays were cool, but they weren't turned up. And so me and Frank would come in there, and that's really where we kind of got our official DJ start.
This is our first residency of sorts.
And shout out Aaron Chadwell, shout out Sam Sneed. they were the Saturday night, and they did all vinyl. And so whenever I would see them DJ, I never saw them have requests. Like I feel like everybody would come up to him and like give him dap and shit, but I never saw people like request a certain song.
Well, the request was you bring your own vinyl, and so like DJs would pull up with their own vinyl, and
but
that was the
that's
request.
such a way cooler request.
Yeah.
So I think Chadwell went away for a wedding. Sneed is from like Alaska, and so Sneed went back down to Alaska.
Back up.
And fucking, so they were like, oh yeah, y'all want Saturdays? Like y'all been killing on Fridays. And we was like, Saturdays, I mean, that was our Studio 54. Like fucking Side and Finds was just like the space to be on a Saturday night pre-quarantine in Louisville, Kentucky. If you were in your 20s, 30s, honestly, any age for real. But
I found a note the other day about like, this is, I guess, 2018, 2019, and it was like, why is Louisville nightlife so like popping right now? And I was just like
oh, 2018, 2019.
Yeah, it was just like, because there was like really a moment like at
Side
that
and
time,
Finds, bro.
Side and Finds, everything like people,
Kochek.
Well, people were just out consistently. Right now, people are out consistently, but they're just chilling. They're just like, they don't want to dance. They're just
motherfuckers ain't turned up.
They're
man.
just like, all right, let me just.
Y'all ain't shaking y'all ass on people anymore. But so Sam and Alex give us, or they give us the Saturday. And we would pull up and get on the aux at parties, but we had never, but like this is our first time like really bringing DJ equipment, playing music that we downloaded because we just had the tractor, so it wasn't no finesse in SoundCloud and shit. Like if you wanted a song at that time, you just had to like download it from SoundCloud. You know how on Serato you can fucking have title and all of that stuff. Yeah, bro, this fly's going crazy over here.
I was about to try and smack. It's been on the mic, and I'm like, I don't want the boom
type shit. But fucking so we're starting out, and you remember it was probably around now where the hour goes back, and fucking I didn't really have that much music because like who fucking does, man? Why is it fly like right over here? Like
bro,
damn.
Oh, that's not gonna
and so so me and Frank are DJing. Frank dips out with one of his friends, and that night I had a DJ for like 4 to 5 hours because the hour went back.
Yeah, it was an extra hour.
And niggas was not shutting down early.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just challenging because I just didn't have as much music as I had. Like now, I can DJ for however long, especially back in Louisville. Like I can DJ for however long I need to. But back then, when I had only like fucking like Childish Gambino and like the internet songs,
you had the music you downloaded for the day.
Yeah, well, just for me. You know what I mean? Like that's all we cared about. And I just. And also, I remember, like, they had their own established crowd that came on Saturdays, and we had our established crowd on Fridays, so we knew how to play to our crowd. But, like, DJing for people who aren't necessarily there for you, but just there in general, is a different vibe. So that was my most challenging.
I think the earlier sets definitely, like, not having a full, like, expanded library, like, helps you, like, as time.
You
like,
just figured out what you needed.
Well, yeah, but then, like, you're less stressed. Like, now, like, if I don't even have a set prepped before a thing, like I know I have music to play, like it's not as stressful. Like I used to be like, all right, let me get my tunes together, like whatever. But like now that I have so much music, like I can plug in and I know everything that I've selected is decent or great. Decent or great?
Yeah. I still get I still prep, but like also like
I do. I just have so much.
I'll put something in place like these are songs that I for sure want to hit tonight, but then outside of that, you know. So, okay, so it's a great follow up or transition to this question. What's a song or artist you have that will for sure get the crowd dancing if the event is stale?
I'm so exploratory. I'm just like literally like if the crowd's stale. I mean, you know, they always say go to T-Pain, but I don't even think I have T-Pain in my library.
You're wilding, bro.
I should.
You better put an edit at least.
Who? I mean, probably the Internet Roll, the Burbank Funk track.
Oh yeah, that was a good album.
That's like, and that mixes in well with anything because it's like a good like 115. So like you can either go from your slower stuff and pick up the pace to like more dancier stuff, and so you can kind of roll it into like the house and like get people kind of moving.
And it kind of has that disco vibe too. Mm-hmm. So then like older people just like, all right, cool.
And I love
like,
the disco sounds and also the Homies song always like plays good into that one
one with Jack Harlow.
Yeah,
I know exactly what song you're talking about.
And so
I know because that's like 112. And
yeah,
I know, bro. I used to play that with like in my early days of like playing dance music, definitely.
And it's like, all right, it gives a little hometown shout out. Tracks on there.
That's an underrated song, man. Underrated Jack feature, underrated Homies song in general. I always liked that song.
I mean, they were really explored, like trying to find what their pocket was at that time. And
I feel like that's like right when K-Toronto was like not popping, but like just hitting. And if you knew, you knew. So that was fun. What is your earliest memory creating something?
Since birth, I mean, me and my dad would record music literally since I was born.
What was y'all recording on?
Tape.
Damn.
Mic.
Did he have a studio?
No, like literally like a, you know, you
okay,
could,
like
literally
the,
like,
okay,
you
I'm
could literally have like
a
a Walkman thing or whatever. I mean, he might have had more. I mean, he was a sound guy in NBC, so he probably had nice microphones because we would literally just like sing and like record like our own songs like all the time, like. So, and then getting my first camera or taking my mom's camera, like, you know, she was showing me like all these photos that I had taken back in the day, and it was like the same, you know. By high school, I was like, oh, this is the camera I've been using since I was like 7 years old.
That's crazy. So you had been shooting film?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, digital was introduced when we were like 12 years old.
Yeah.
So like.
That was 2000 shit.
So like we were already shooting film. It just, you know, just on our age range.
Damn, I don't remember shooting film. I take it back. I remember getting like the little joints at Walgreens.
The disposables, yeah. I took a camera to like this ballet trip to, what was it, where Penn State is, and I remember shooting like all the snow and stuff. I mean, that's I think my like first like cognizant like, oh, I shot a roll.
And that's crazy because like back then it wasn't like you were getting that shit digitally and putting it on your Instagram. It was just for you.
Yeah, I mean, you got the prints, you know, the memories.
So the first thing I remember you selling was the Louisville Cardinals merch at the Final Four back in I guess we were in middle school, but I remember you telling me about it when we got in high school.
No, it was freshman year.
Was that?
It was freshman year, yeah. Or it actually might
maybe
have been,
maybe we didn't go to the Final Four.
Might have been sophomore year because I think it was 2008, 2009, and I was
T. Will and them boys.
It was T. Will. They were.
That was Elite Eight then.
This is Elite Eight because they got knocked out, and so like the clothes got confiscated.
I'm gonna say, tell that whole story.
So, well, it was a lesson learned was that like don't follow like what other people are like telling you to do, because my uncle was like, oh, you should make this Louisville shirt, like and like I had extra money because I was working a lot as a grip.
Oh, he used to work for U of L.
Yeah, I would be at all the football and basketball games, so I had like extra cash to invest into myself. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make all these shirts. I'm gonna sell them, and I'm gonna like re-up and be able to fund whatever I want to do, and like
not thinking illegal shit at all.
No, not thinking illegal. Just like, all right, how am I gonna like stack up so I can like pay for the shit I actually want to do, and like I had already had some designs that were doing well, but I was like, I really want to put more money into that stuff, and then I think I even designed that shirt on MS Paint. And
I don't even know what that is.
Microsoft.
Oh, you talking
Paint?
about? Oh, damn. Yeah, okay, I do know. I didn't know Microsoft Paint had that many capabilities.
No, it didn't. It didn't. It looked trash. The shirt was bad.
You ain't got no pictures of it, dude, because we could post that.
No, I mean I can find them, but I don't want to find them. The shirt was bad because for one, like my uncle was like, oh, you should put this on it. You should put this on it, and I just like took all this like.
You talking about Andy?
Yeah, Andy, and he told me all this shit to do, and I was like, all right, okay, let's make this bread, and I was like, why did I put all this shit on it and not just like go with my like natural like instincts and style that I had?
I mean, you were fucking like,
I was like 14, 14, and I was just like, and it was, and then
was it in Indianapolis?
Going to Indianapolis, this was either the Sweet 16 when I went to the and the Sweet 16 they. I was walking around with like a duffel bag with the shirts in my bag, like trying to sell them. I wasn't that kind of like, that wasn't my vibe.
Type shit.
And like trying to just make the bread, and like I had some sales back home at school, and like that was cool. But yeah, I was just, and then like a guy like walks up and it's like, hey, I like your shirt, like, you know, what is it? Let me see it. And then I'm like, he was like, can I get like one or two? Like, you know. And I'm like, all right, sure, for sure. And he like takes me over to the side, and then he like pulls out this legal book of like, these are the NCAA logos. Like, this logo here, you can't have this on your shirt. Yeah. We're gonna confiscate. Do you have any more product? And I was like, nah, this is it. And like they like, you know, took it all, and I had some more in the van or something, and then signed something. But I was like 15, and they were like, we could arrest you, sue you, this, that. And I mean, it's all these like scare tactics.
First off, let's give a big fuck you to that guy who did that.
Yeah,
dickhead.
It was 2 guys. It was like they were
like,
real
chill
like,
out, man.
And I was like, yeah. And the thing was, I made sure that I didn't have any like actual thing that like said Louisville. I had a Old English L.
Damn.
With like drips,
but that's
with like drips on it. But it was like, but Old English L is like technically universal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's not like can't be owned by you, you know. And it was definitely like hinted at, but like they were assholes because like that shouldn't have like qualified. It was like, well, it kind of looks like this, and like, if I would have like fought it, I probably would have got away with it. But then he was also threatening on these fines and shit.
Well, you're also 15 years old.
I was also 15, and like
in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and they were like, "Did you make any money or sales?" Luckily, like I don't think I sold a shirt, so like they didn't like take any bread from me or anything. But they were definitely like, I don't know, like picking you up and shaking your change out of your pocket, like type shit.
The hate. So I was gonna ask like what inspired you to become an entrepreneur at such a young age, but I figured it's probably just your Uncle Andy.
No.
Okay, damn. He said we're not giving him any credit. All right.
I mean, he was in his own like right. I definitely haven't, because when I was playing violin on the street at age 4, 5.
St. James Art Fair.
St. James Art Fair. Yeah, I started that whole like street musician thing because it was a thing in like Moscow. My dad was like, you should. And then me and Stan were also selling candy back then at the same time. So like
Stan's his brother.
Actually, the first thing I was doing was I had paintings I was trying to sell myself at the art fair, and my dad was like, "You should just play your violin, you'll make more money." And I was like, "Bet," because I was trying to like use my one thing. And
well, that was y'all hustle for a minute. At the art fair.
The art fair. I mean, you would make around $600 to $700 in those 3 days
as a kid.
And be guapped up. Go buy your. I mean, that's how we got all our PlayStation games, PS2 games, and so we did that. I mean, I burned out on it and it was also like a stressful thing between me and Stan, like, because at one point my mom and dad were like, "Oh, you guys should play together and this'll be cute, better, you know." Because
then you had to split the money.
You had to split the money, and so it was just drama, like, and it's like, and honestly, 2 people in 2 different places, you get more money because you get the same amount of people and more money, you know. So it was smarter to just separate. But yeah,
that makes way more sense.
We weren't thinking like that. Like, they weren't thinking like that. We should.
I mean, you're thinking like that. So when your kids come out here,
yeah, I'm gonna put them on this block.
When you see baby Dumpstorfs out here just
3 blocks,
running it up, doing tap dance or something, man, fuck it.
The audio just went out for a second.
Did it?
Or on yours, but
it's all good over here.
Sounds good.
What I want you to talk about the first time you met Pharrell and Chad Hugo.
So this is 2008, my freshman year of high school. I'm 14, March 20-something, March 27th or something around there. I don't know the exact date. But a few weeks before that, they had a show in Cincinnati that was all ages at Bogart's. And I had a ticket. I didn't even have a way to get to Cincinnati, but I bought a ticket to go to the show because I was, like, determined. And then that show got canceled because of a snowstorm. And then, like, a few weeks later, they had the Louisville, or a week later, they had the Louisville show. And Stan had luckily just turned 18 on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So he had his passport and his, like, ID and stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. And my parents just suggested that I use his passport to get into this show.
Whose first whose parents are being like, yo?
I don't even know if my parents are Stan. Like, somebody, they was like, yo, you can just use his shit. And I was like, all right. Like, or just, I might have just begged to, like, use this shit to go to NERD. Anyway, I have, like, my Babe hoodie. I have these camo shorts on. I have the...
You probably had some...
NERD dunks.
I'm going to say, you was suited.
I had the...
You have a photo.
I have the photo.
We need that photo so we can post it right here.
And so we... And apparently this whole show is, like, a culmination of, like, all the creatives in Louisville, like Jalen / James, Lindsay.
Was Coop there?
Coop was there. That's where me and Coop, like, became besties that day, sort of.
Shout out Coop, like, modern of...
Because that's where, like, after that, like, I sat with them at lunch for, like, till the end of the year, like, consistently. So I was
Mind you, Coop was a senior. We were freshmen, so this was cool.
Yeah. And Coop was the star, like,
football player. Yeah, he
like,
was. Yeah.
Wide receiver, whatever. Was he?
He was a wide receiver, yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, cool. So that night, you know, the show's going on. Chester French opens up. They have the coolest. They have the coolest CD. It's a CD inside a condom, like a full size condom wrapper, for a song called "She Loves Everybody." And then from there, so they perform. They had like are a brand new act just announced. Pharrell's like, this is Star Trek's latest artist. You know, kind of giving them the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then NERD plays. Shay pulls me up for I think Rockstar. For Rockstar.
You can't meet you a rock star.
Yeah, because it has the guest verse of the what's his face on it.
Yeah, that is. I mean, Shay Haley, Dom Haley.
Yeah, and so Shay gets me up there, and then I think the drummer or somebody like gives me a backstage pass, like from his own personal pass.
So hold on, what venue was this in Louisville?
This is at the venue now called Bourbon Hall, but it was called Coyotes.
Bet.
So and yeah, it was. Which, you know, comes back into our lives later.
Yeah.
But so I got the backstage pass, and then I get off stage, you know. Oh, also during that Rockstar, I think I like totally blanked out on the vert because, you know, they're like pass the mic to the person.
Was you nervous type shit?
But I was 14, like I was nervous as fuck because I was
seeing all these grown ass people in the crowd.
Like I definitely was like, oh shit, I know this verse, but I don't know why I blinked. But it wasn't like they just passed it to the next person. It wasn't like I was still cool.
You didn't have the whole verse.
I was dancing
shit.
I was just like, they were just like, he doesn't. All right, let's get to
type shit. It was so vibe.
And they were like, but then I had the pass. It was just a moment, and then stands like they're like everybody's leaving, clearing out, and I noticed that they're having a party in the room in the back, and I have this pass now, so I like am able to get to this back party, and then I also somehow finessed Ben. Duncan, who was like our neighbor down the street.
He's a b-boy, right?
He was a break dancer, and so he was who we would dance with all the time. And Stan, I like somehow convinced the guys to let all of our friends into this back party, and they have a cooler full of vitamin water and Patron.
Damn.
And this is when vitamin water just came out, and I was like, damn, vitamin water.
Was that 50 Cent?
Yeah. There's Formula 50 in there and some orange flavors. And Coop's there with Bear and Keeb, and they're just standing. I think there was some.
These are people from our hometown. Bear, Keeb went to Manual with us, our high school, and Bear was his older brother.
And they were just posted up there.
It's his older brother. I don't know why I always past tense shit.
Yeah, but they were just chilling in there, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck y'all doing here? Like, how did y'all get there?
Damn, they were already there.
Yeah, I don't even. I've never even got the details on how they were there,
shit.
But they were also there. And so Coop has his little digital camera, and like Pharrell's there talking to people, and then he like, you know, this is Pharrell's tired era where you see like he's just tired in his eyes because he's doing like
he was doing everything.
Neptunes, and he was just running around everywhere. He just did a crazy show performance, and he was like, all right, I don't know. He left with a few ladies and went back to his hotel. But Shay and Chad were like, and Chester or D.A. Wallach, who has like a crazy Spotify, Facebook, because he was at Harvard. So like he was connected to like Zuckerberg and shit. But
that was a sick era.
But so they're all just hanging out with us, and Coop snaps a flick of me and P, and then he also like, I'm like, Coop, do you want a picture? And he still regrets not taking that picture.
Why didn't he? I don't know why Coop didn't take that photo.
Like he just
trying to be too cool, I guess.
Yeah, he was just like nervous. Like, I mean, it's just standing next to like
your hero.
And me and Shay are there, and I'm just telling Shay, because I had the record label at the time, and
Fresh Fit Records, baby.
And I started making clothes, and I was just like, man, in 10 years from now, bro, like I'm gonna be doing this and that, and you know, we're gonna be best. I don't know, just like not besties, but you know, figuratively, I was like,
you said besties. Look,
I didn't say besties back then. I'm just saying besties now because it's just like
that's a relevant term.
The way that it made sense, like how I was describing, I was like, and then so, I mean, we just had a ball. We were like breakdancing with them, turning up, and just like, I don't know. There was a video on YouTube for the longest of us just like having a break battle with Chad Hugo and Shay, and just like.
That's when that shit was lit too, bro.
And there was one moment when Chad dropped his billionaire LV glasses, and Ben had dropped his wallet, and like they're both Filipino, and both of them had each other's shit, but like Ben should have just they exchanged the glasses for his wallet, but I was like, bro, you should have just kept the glasses, because Chad would have got another pair.
Type shit. I mean, those are the OG ones.
Those are the
too,
original Louis Vuitton billionaires.
Remade them, didn't he?
Yeah. And I was like, damn, he really gave those glasses up. Because Chad was fine with it. He didn't care.
Thinking back now, you're like, damn, I wish I would have kept those glasses. And I mean, obviously, Chad Hugo makes them, but those glasses just worth. They're just,
But the really cool thing is now that so that conversation with Shay, I just remember talking to him for a while, 30 minutes there, and and then when I was in Japan in November, they're doing an NERD merchandise thing with Pleasures, and Shay's there hanging out, and we get to reconnect, and kind of full circle moment where
a little bit after 10 years later, but
no, it's more than 10. It was.
I mean,
15,
that's what I mean.
It was 15 years later.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
I'm 30.
I'm tripping. You was 15.
So I was 15. Yeah, I was 14 because I didn't even have my birthday yet. So, and seeing him there in Japan and kind of do you remember because it was a very insignificant thing, but it was
they're everywhere.
But it was also partying in Louisville, Kentucky with some kids and having a weird,
That is, I mean, when I think about it, it is kind of, they had these 17 to 14-year-old kids backstage with them just hanging, but also they're probably just man,
just having
these motherfuckers get it.
And so it was it was more of a moment of let's just have, and there's women, whatever else, us just, and D.A. Wallach was just having a ball.
Man, shout out Chester French, bro. We used to listen to Ciroc Boys all the time, bro. I listen back to those projects. Them niggas was, I mean, they were basically just white NERD, but still
and
they were super smart.
Yeah, I mean, so Chester, D.A. ends up I think being the leading man for Spotify, getting artists in America to join Spotify.
That's crazy.
And through his Facebook connections and stuff. But yeah, meeting Shay again in Japan was oh, all right.
Did he remember?
Yeah, we talked about it. He remembered, and I had talked about just what I'd been up to, and he's like, oh, you're the curator. What you were talking about then,
you still doing.
You're still doing, but it and you've done successfully. It's just you happen to fall more behind the scenes, and that's definitely my vibe.
You remember that documentary, the Superman, I watched? I was like, yo, bro.
Yeah, I still need to watch that documentary.
But let's talk about Fresh Fit and that clothing brand and having that through high school to how long?
It went till 2013.
Yeah. How'd that start?
Started just I was doing graffiti and tagging. I had I was really inspired by the street art stuff, and then seeing BBC and Ice Cream, and I was like, all right, I'm doing the tagging. I'm out here, and the print shop was also the graffiti shop.
And for reference, Frank kind of grew up in the New York version of Kentucky. Just Louisville was the most comparable part of Kentucky, or Louisville, that is comparable to New York. So he just had public transit was really good down there, and he had access to get downtown and to another really cool part of the city, the Highlands. So yeah.
Well, yeah. So I was just mad interested in just the elements of we're literally breakdancing on Saturdays. We're listening to music, and then we're also
we go to shows too.
We're going to shows. We're doing. So it's all right. I'm just mastering all these the elements of hip hop and trying to be a part of it. But then street art was and nobody was doing street art in Louisville, and I was like, all right, let me tag these characters instead of a an actual name or whatever, because that had kind of faded away, just the throwing up tags, which it obviously is come full circle and is back in full effect. But I was let me put up these characters, and honestly, it kind of blended together, because now guys will have characters in their throw ups, and you see that a lot more now too. So I was kind of really doing that, and then I got caught up by the police and got a what's it called, where they send you to the court, but then they deferment, and you do some community service. But I was all right, cool. I was still going to the graffiti shop and stuff, and I was just helping Identity out on the make
Shout
stickers.
Ben, man.
I'm actually playing the $2 Invitational.
RP $2.
RP Zexer, Bushwick
RP
legend.
too, I know.
And
I be seeing his tags all around this motherfucker.
So what did I do? So I just started, and I was like, all right, let me make some, like, Shepard Fairey's making clothes. Everybody's making clothes. I was like, let me just pivot to the clothes shit, and I can actually like get up in a different way. And so I did that, and I, with my first trip to New York, one of my first trips to New York, I was making this shirt. This is probably 2010.
Were you up here by yourself?
Yeah, I was up here by myself.
How?
I was outside until 3 a.m.
I was like 14. I'm like, so you came to New York by yourself?
I was 16 or 17 when I came up to New York by myself. Yeah,
that's still nuts. Bro.
But I was hanging out with these guys like Crush Collective, like all the like indie sleaze guys, Ninja Sonic. I became like cool with them, and like because everybody that you would see on like these internet things,
they were chilling too.
I'm just gonna go out and meet them or whatever, and I grabbed like my brother's ID and Jesse was out here, he was like an assistant at the time, so like I was just and then my homie Cheney was like, yeah, just go to this bar, even just grab drinks off the bar that is somebody else's drink if you wanted to drink. This shit was grimy.
That was some New York shit right there. That was like, back in the day. Like I wish I was
like dark room that like it was just literally like just very very dark, and you would just grab a drink.
When I think of like that 07 to like 2012 New York, I'm like, I wish I could have been up here and like of age though.
Yeah.
Because we were still like. I mean, but also maybe I could have just been the same age and just wilding like you.
I mean, it was just like, all right, we were just outside and like, and I was friends with Wordspit, who we met on MySpace.
Man, I forgot about him.
He's still out here. He's now just like making viral. Like he's the guy that's like always on like buses with the flamethrower and shit.
Hey, shout out to him. Shout out to Wordspit, man. Damn, that takes me back to MySpace.
So we had a song with him, and so I linked up with him the first. So I was just like linking up with all these like New York people, and this is right as Twitter's coming out, so like everybody on Twitter's like, all right, I met this guy Mayor NYC on the train. Everybody was just like really friendly, ready to talk to you, ready to like be your friend online as well, but also in real like it was before you made friends online, you made friends first, and then you like
because we were freaked out to make friends online type shit.
So you were like tapping in with like people in real world and then back like online, and so and like a lot of like black Twitter OGs that I would just randomly, you know.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that was a good time, bro. So
I don't even know where we're going with this.
Nah, I mean you was talking about
but
Fresh
New York
Fit and stuff like that.
Fresh Fit, oh yeah. So it just continued, and then me and Jordan were making music to make
Shout
music
out Jordan
videos.
Adams is actually up here.
And so we made Crank That Cardinal Bird, which was our first like super viral music
especially
video.
at that time, like that many, because how many views was it?
It got like 60,000 and like
which like back in like 07, 08 was crazy.
Yeah, and so we were, and like me and I would write the stuff with him, and like so, and then also record it, and because I had all the like Adobe Audition and everything, so I was like found my bag in the engineering, and once we got that iMac in high school. Just doing everybody's music recording. We had these guys, Clown Town, coming through.
God damn, man.
But they would pay like $10 to record, or $10 to $20 to record a song, and that's how I got like, and that's how Fresh Fit kind of started. Because you, Chuck, and Chris all started coming through and just hanging out at the church and making music.
Bro, you having a MacBook, bro, changed my life.
iMac.
Cause like, iMac. Cause fucking like, I mean, obviously there was things to do on a Microsoft, but like, Apple came with stuff already. Like it had GarageBand, it had whatever little video editor and stuff like that. And I mean, I guess
we were recording before in middle school on Adobe Audition.
Yeah,
and we were just grabbing beats off of like I don't even know.
What was it? What was that shit called? Not SoundClick. That's what I used to get. That's what I used to get beats off of. Yeah.
And they had like honestly very professional sounds. Like
Hell
if we
There's
go
some
back
people who's popping now.
If we listen back to the music we were making then, I was like, damn, these beats were nice.
Yeah,
like,
man.
like
I remember Wale used to was getting beats from that same guy that I used to get. I wasn't getting beats directly from this guy. He would just post them on there, and then we would just steal the beat and be like, well, this
and
is
I was
ours.
like, oh, this shit sounds good. And so
yeah, bro. Shout out to that, bro. I mean, it was a whole like agency that you were running at like fucking 12. Because I mean that's how I met Frank. We had homeroom because his last name is Dumbstorf. I guess maiden
Former-
last name
former name.
is Dillard.
FKA.
Exactly. And my family last name is Dillard, and so we had the same homeroom because the D's. And him and him and our friend at the time, or him and our friend Jordan Adams, were making music and making their videos and just doing all type of just like cool shit by themselves, and not like having like some big production, nothing like that. It was just them doing all their stuff. And I was like, man, I think like my sophomore year, I was super shy kid, bro. I was not into like being in front. Like I used to the most confident thing that I did was when I went to church, I was an usher and I would announce.
You say that, but I feel like you were very extroverted.
But I was like friendly, but I'm talking about as far as showing my talents.
Yeah,
like I didn't really have.
I don't think you even knew you had because you were like, oh, y'all are amazing. You were like hyped on everything we were doing, and you were like, I want to do that too. But you never like. I don't think you ever even acknowledged it. You were kind of like slowly picking and then by senior year you had like fully accepted that like, oh, I'm a rapper. Like yeah. Like you were like Dillard. You had I remember. No,
I mean we went out. We were bugging the fuck out of people.
The shirts that
that
said like
that expensive
dirty tees.
That expensive
and it said like follow me on Facebook. It was like I think it even had your MySpace, which it was said, bro. Dillard Flows MySpace.com, and this is when MySpace had like switched to become.
I got that photo too, so I'm probably gonna post that. But yeah, so. They were
and I debuted my song at the homecoming or whatever. The one sip track. I like had the CD and gave it to the
lit.
DJ.
You still got that song somewhere?
Yeah, it's on all the music I found on.
We'll post a clip. But yeah, I mean, I was just doing cool shit, and I was like, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even like gassing when I say like my creativity. Cause since I met Frank, then I just start doing stuff on a regular basis, and then I don't remember not doing things. Like even when I went away to WKU, like I was still just like,
it didn't even really make sense for us to go to college at that time. Like
and when I think about it so much,
because we had like a heavy gas. It was just like what we were following. I guess the things that we were told to do, and like I only went for a year and a half before I like left. And then eventually came back because I had free school. But
and plus, I mean, your mom found success in school.
No, everybody, and so
everybody's
like,
parents just want them to do what they think is best for them.
Yeah. And so, but at that time, like our trajectory of what we were doing, I was like, it made no sense. Like we should have just been up here off the jump
type shit
and just really push.
But I think about being up here at that time. I am happy that I stayed in Louisville because I'm always like, man, I wish I would have started DJing younger.
Yeah.
And even still making music, but also just like figuring out how to like. I think with me, I was always so focused on being one thing and not just being like just being.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like float at the wind because like.
Well, it's funny because back then I was already stealing Stan's decks because we did Mega Rad Fest and I took his decks to play that, and then
to be my DJ,
and then I also had his decks at like Austin and birthday party in like the East End or something, and then
Austin
Gupta, like he just I think I might have blown some speakers, I'm not sure, but like it was just like I was like already trying to DJ as much as I could, but also didn't want to like subvert Stan's like DJ,
fuck his shit up
/ like whatever else. I mean, there was just multiple times of like, all right, like I'm gonna get in trouble, but like this is what I want to do.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes you gotta fuck some shit up as a youngin. But yeah, I mean I really wanted to touch on that stuff. So you have a brand Know Nothing. I wanted to ask what's up with that. How's that going? Because I know you've had plans of what you want to do for it in the future.
So the brand is, I guess that I want to pivot it and I guess just find a team of people that want to be a part of the full, because I don't want to do it by myself or with just Malachi, and he's kind of occupied a lot. But the idea is to pivot to be, still keep the same names, keep the same legacy of, the branding and how it already, because it's already established 10 years. We did the zine last year. 10 years was technically 2023 was 10 years. And so kind of pivot to be a magazine where we go to a place for like a month to 6 weeks, and like,
because you're always traveling.
Always traveling, but just like really like soak your, like put your feet in, and like really like, all right, and then find whatever we can find and just talk about it, do editorials, the designers there, because there's just so many people like with no following that are existing doing really cool
doing
shit.
Dope shit.
And so kind of just go into that, you know, focus on culture and talk about it and write about it, take pictures, and then from there the products will come out of that, you know.
Yeah. So speaking on that, what's been your favorite country that you traveled to?
Shit, I mean, I just love traveling. I would say, I mean, most recently Japan was definitely validating. Just aesthetically, I was like, oh shit, I've been dressing like this since I was like this age.
Type shit.
Been into this stuff forever, so I was like, oh, okay, this is like normal here. And it didn't. You felt less like an outsider.
Yeah, I mean, them niggas be on their own timing.
But it's just like, all right, cool. This shit, you know, and not even knowing like some like design aesthetics is like, oh, like I've been interested in that forever, and then like seeing it, and then not even like, it's like, damn.
All right, so this is my last question. What's your beef with seafood?
I've been eating it here and there.
For real?
I mean, I eat calamari.
So were you allergic to seafood, or were you just purposely not eating it?
I mean, I just don't like fish.
You for damn sure don't fuck with shrimp at all, do you?
No, I mean, I've had. I think I might have had some fried tempura.
Oh damn! All right, well, hey, man's changing.
No, but like fish and I mean, Stan's a Pisces, you know, and that's why.
I don't even know what this means.
Well, Pisces is the fish.
Oh, okay. So why weren't you eating fish then?
I was just saying, if you had beef with your brother.
Oh my god!
Just a joke. Just some
yeah.
astrological.
Man, shout out to the Pisces,
but
bro.
next is up is art show in
must
November. Fine art, you know, working on a few pieces.
Is there gonna be? Oh, because you want to do a?
I have 2 art shows I'm trying to do.
Yeah. I
need to like crunch down. It's honestly like, there's one I want to do that's a guerrilla art show. And then I have a Chapel of St. Philip Neri show. But the guerrilla art show is kind of exciting because Central Park has the tennis courts.
Yeah. So is that where you want to do it at?
That's one. Yeah.
That's fire.
Basically, I'm trying to get as many photographers to like, and like artists. So like we do prints, and then we'll like hang them up and make an outdoor gallery around the same time as St. James. So
that'd be fire. We got to figure out how to like inject like younger, cooler shit in the same. Like shout out to St. James. Like it's beautiful for like old white people who want to buy novelty items. But it's just like we need some young energy in that shit. I
mean, even just all the parks need more like festivals that are like open, or there's just like so much opportunity and ideas and excitement. And I don't know if the city's just scared of like everything getting shot up now. It seems like it doesn't, but it does, you know. And so it's like
they just don't care about their inhabitants, man.
But it's also
about the
like
people visiting.
It's also like there's never like security that's like naturally given. Like I don't have money to pay an off-duty cop 25 overtime an hour. So like it should just be.
And then they also don't do their job right.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different conversation that we could talk about for hours. But you got anything else you want to talk about in the future? I mean, shout out Rap Rave. I mentioned that too.
Rap Rave has been great. You know. Yeah. You know, it's good.
You helped with the packaging of the last.
It's not out yet, but the zine, I designed the packaging and did the printing, and then I did the album cover for the Amadizi, or all of Amadizi's Rap Rave projects. Which he's like my favorite.
No, he goes crazy, bro. I need to download more of his music. Honestly, I haven't played it in a little bit. But yeah, the next show is about to happen, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the 20th episode of Dom FM. Shout out to my brother, Francis Dumbsdorf, or Francis Thomasovich, a.k.a. Fresh Fit Franchise, a.k.a. Frankie, a.k.a. Frank, a.k.a. Frank White Lamone, a.k.a. a lot of fucking names. Daddy Frankie now. Yeah. For the, with the Latin vibes. But thank you all for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. We're getting the fuck up out of here. Peace.
If you have any questions, you know, hit my DMs.
I'm going to say, because we could really go on forever, but it's that time, y'all. But much love, y'all.